Welcome. My name is Thomas. I'm here to share in this video a conversation around two questions. Question one, are you new to this career industry of tax preparation and taxation? And two, are you interested in mentorship and coaching that's going to do three things? A, fast track your success. Two, take the guesswork out of getting started. And three, help you build out a solid, profitable foundation for your business. So that's what I bring to the marketplace with my coaching and mentorship program. The solution is those three things will be accomplished and more as you take action inside your business to do what you say you want to do when it comes to having the type of life and lifestyle you say you want to have for your business. So when it comes to my area of expertise, I specialize in working with the new tax professional / new tax preparer who wants to make a beginning in this industry. I work with two groups of people. I got people that's brand new, no prior training experience, and I got people that have some form of experience working for a tax firm who's ready to take it to the next level. Regardless of which side of the fence you're on, or regardless of what place you're at in your journey, it makes me no difference. I'm here to be of service to you. I'm here to be a valuable resource to your success in this career industry of tax preparation and taxation to help you make it big time. And so you must take big time action to make that happen for yourself. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to give you realistic results and expectations on what it's going to take for you to be successful in this career industry when it comes to making the financial amount of money you say you want to make. Uh, I'm not going to hit you with the six figures, no experience needed script. That's misleading. It's hypey. It's unrealistic. And the person that's brand new getting started with no prior training experience, I don't care how great my system is, my tools, my resources, or I am, with me getting you positioned to make six figures in your first year, it's going to take you having some money. And that's a realistic approach to that. For a person who might have just enough to invest in my full-fledged coaching, which gives you free tools and resources, that's going to help you get your business set up, which is going to help you with the training and the software and the support you need to get started. The only way you're going to generate six figures being brand new with the learning curve that you're going to have to go through is you're going to have some money to invest in a team of people that's going to go out and bring in money. It's how you're going to make six figures being brand new to this industry. And that's my belief. That's my opinion on that. And until my story change when it comes to helping somebody generate six figures with no prior training experience, I'm sticking to that belief until things change. And so my message is going to be realistic based on my experience, based on me being in this industry for 22 years, 16 as a business owner. My specialty of expertise is helping the new person get started and being able to be profitable in their first season by working with me for 18 months. So after 18 months, you get to decide if you want to continue to work with me, because by the time we've been working together for 12 months, you have to already been made a decision, because the work with me is an annual fee. It's not a one-time fee, because that's not realistic. I can't make a living charging you a one-time fee to work with me forever. That's not how business go. So if you're going to work with me on a continuous basis, the good thing is you get 18 months regardless if you decide to stop. The bad thing is if you haven't made your mind up after 12 months to continue to work with me and to work on paying the fee for another additional 18 months, then it is what it is. But when it comes to my mentorship and coaching program, the solution I bring is, one, I'm going to help you fast track your success, because we're going to get started right away on everything you need to be considered a tax service. That means the ID.me account that you need, the EIN number that you need, the IFA number that you need, the PITA number that you need. Now, most people who are getting started, who already got experience working for a tax firm, they will already have the PITA, and some of them might already have the ID.me account already done. For the most part, we'll have to do the EIN. We're either going to incorporate right now, or we'll do that later. The EFI provider's application, which stands for EFIN, which is going to help you purchase professional software and register with a third-party bank that's going to collect your fees on your behalf. And the reason you want to be with a bank, because in my 22 years of doing this, my primary money came from middle class to low income families who walked away with nice size refunds, who weren't used to paying out of pocket. And so when they went to Jackson Hewitt, Nation Block, and they came in, they didn't pay out of pocket because they had a refund big enough to support the fees that we were charging. And so you want to be in a position to do the same. You don't want to have a client that's getting $8,000 who ain't used to paying out of pocket for your services, and you don't have a bank product to put them through. You just lost a client. Now she's going to someone who can take care of that situation by providing a service where they don't have to pay out of pocket. So that's the reason you want to have a bank product for those individuals that you're going to run into who going to get refunds who not paying out of pocket. Because if I got an $8,000 refund, I don't care what you charge me, I'm not about to pay out of my pocket for that when I got a refund to cover that. And so when it comes to my mentorship and coaching program, I'm going to help you get started from a simple approach. I'm going to give you tools and resources that you're going to need to go virtual as well as work locally. I'm going to ask you and educate you on the different paths that you can take to being successful, meaning we all start out doing 1040 tax returns, individual tax returns. That's the basics. That's where we all start. I don't care who you are, what you think you are. That's ground zero. Individual 1040 tax returns, schedule A, B, C, D, E's, and some. You want to master that, get good at that, become knowledgeable at that, be able to help somebody with those type of tax return situations, and be looking to know where you can go from there. And so if you got somebody on your team like myself, you're going to already be educated on what path you want to go down next. Once you've mastered and got confident in your ability to prepare 1040 returns, we're going to talk about business returns. Business returns are 1065 partnerships, 1120 S Corps, and 1120 corporations. Those are considered business returns. Thus, that's the next level to upgrading your knowledge and skills, is being able to do business returns, because it takes more knowledge and skills and investment to learn those than it do 1040 individual returns. And you make more money as a result of that. And then on top of that, I'm going to educate you simultaneously on other things you can do to make more money as well. Like you can specialize in a certain industry. You can position yourself as an expert. Say you're going to specialize in working with truck drivers, meaning you're going to put together a special program that's designed to help truck drivers where you can make more money by preparing taxes for truck drivers. And so that's another strategy that we use to help you make more money. And that's what we educate you about. Another thing when it comes to being in this industry, with you being brand new, it's going to seem like it's saturated, because number one, being brand new with no prior training experience, you're at a disadvantage because you don't have the confidence in yourself, you don't have the skills, you don't have the knowledge yet, and you got all these people, especially if you're on social media like me. On Facebook, everybody and mama was posting their tax service, and it seemed like it was 1,000 of them. And there might have been 1,000. I don't know. I wasn't counting. It didn't make me no difference. But the bottom line, for the person that's new like that, just getting started, no prior training experience, knowledge or skills, seeing all that activity, seeing all that noise on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, it can get you nervous. It can get you scared and get you frustrated and get you thinking that, man, it's too many people doing this already. I don't know if I can make it. And you don't want to have that type of mindset. You want to have the mindset that, hey, I'm going to make it because, number one, I'm investing myself, and I'm going to get all in with that investment. Two, I invested in mentorship and coaching that's going to validate the fact that I made a commitment to myself to get all in, and we're going to rock this thing. We're going to make it work, because I believe in the guy who I chose to be my mentor and coach. I believe in the woman I chose to be my mentor and coach, because I had an opportunity to get to know them on some level. See, my YouTube channel was designed to help build my audience, my brand, know, like, and trust. So when people call me up to talk about my coaching program, they've already watched enough videos to know that I'm a real deal. And that's the difference between me and so many other people who claim to have mentorship and coaching programs, is that you need to know if they're the real deal or not. You need to know if they can help you with the things they say they can help you with. I've been teaching a basic tax course for over 15 years. You know, when I was in Chicago, had my brick and mortar business, we taught a tax course. We had 25 students in the morning and 25 students in the evening. You know what I'm saying? So teaching a basic tax course was nothing new to me. You know what I'm saying? So the average person, that ain't their experience, because that wasn't something they desired to do. When it comes to teaching, you got to have a desire to do that. And then you take that desire and that passion and you go make it happen. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not the expert at it, but the desire to teach somebody something was the basis of that. That was the fundamentals of that. And then you keep doing it and you keep doing it. And hopefully over time you get better with it. Hopefully over time you're able to answer the students' questions. I had students who went to other places where they come to me and take my course and they ask me, well, I had questions to ask the instructor, but they couldn't answer the questions. And I simply told them the person didn't know it and they didn't have enough integrity to tell you they didn't know it. And that's what that was really all about. Because if I don't know an answer to a question, I'm gonna tell you I don't know it. But I bet you this, I go research it and find an answer before I sit there and not answer it all, which lets me know that I know you don't know it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the big difference between me and all these people who claim to have a mentorship and coaching program, is that this guide you're looking at on the screen, the tax prep guide, I wrote that myself based on my actual experience with working my clients who started their own tax preparation business. That's my actual experience. That's the actual steps we take. Maybe not in that order, but the whole point is that's the actual steps and process we take to get my coaching clients ready to start their own tax preparation business and become profitable in their first 18 months. So if you're the person who know they want to start your own tax preparation business, which is the first question, and B, you're interested in mentorship and coaching because you don't want to do this by yourself, because you understand that with mentorship and coaching, it's his advantages to that, where one, I can fast track your success. B, I can remove all the guesswork till you get started. C, I can help you build a solid foundation to a profitable business within 18 months. And D, the key to all that is you taking action. You taking the necessary action needed to be successful. That's the whole key to it. I got you faded on everything, but if you're looking for success in the form of finance, it's going to take you taking action. So if you're going to ask me how much money you want to make, I'm going to ask you what you willing to do to make it. And I ain't talking about no illegal crap. I'm talking about best business practices, ethics, and all the things needed to run a profitable, upstanding tax preparation business for yourself that you can be proud of. That's what I'm talking about. So when it comes to what I do, I help the new person who has no prior training experience get started. That's the solution I bring, because we fast track your success. I remove all the guesswork to getting started. I have a simple plan of action to help you get started. And we sit down and talk about the pathways and the directions you can go to make additional income. Tax preparation is the first form of income we talk about in tax preparation business, but there's several other incomes that you can make that's indirectly related to the business that you want to start. And so you're going to have some people who are going to call themselves starting accounting, tax and accounting services, and that's based on the type of service they're going to be starting. With me, I've always been a tax preparation only service, because that's the primary service that I always provided. I might have done some other things, but I made 89,000% of my money through tax preparation. And so we talk about auditing, you know what I'm saying, making money from helping people with audits, bookkeeping, basic tax resolution, meaning we help customers understand if they owe over $10,000 if they qualify for offer compromise. You know what I'm saying? So many moving pieces to starting a full-fledged business for yourself, that you want to have the right person on your team that got your back, who got your best interest, and who qualified based on their experience and their knowledge and their know-how, who constantly growing and learning themselves what it's going to take to be successful. See, me and my partner, we've done multiple six figures many, many times ago in Chicago. So we know what making multiple six figures look like and feel like. We want to be able to help you do the same, but it's going to be hard for the new person with no prior training experience to do so unless you leverage a team. And so we discuss all the different ways you can make money that's going to allow you to hit your financial goals. But you got to be the one to take the action on it. You got to be one to implement these things. Implementation is going to be the key to your success. because I can have the best training, the best everything laid out for you. But if you don't implement none of it, then you won't get none of the results you say you wanted. You just won't. I work with people who say they don't want to go online. They don't want to go online and market. That's fine. That's on you. This is your business. You do what you want to do with it. If you don't want to go online and market your business, I ain't mad at you. That's on you. But just know that you better be a hellified marketer locally if you're not going to come online and market your business. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't bring your business online and market it, you better be a hellified marketer and promoter when it comes to your business on a local level. Because that means that's where all your money going to come from. Because for us, that's where we made all our money back in the day, was from word of mouth and referrals. It was a time we had over 1,000 clients. We produced over 280,000. And so we know what multiple signals look like. But it didn't happen overnight. It took time to build that and grow that. So if you want to build something, you want to make an impact in the lives of your potential clients, that's got to be your intentions. That got to be your mindset. You got to change your mindset to understand that, number one, this is something I got to get all in with. I got to get all in with it emotionally, financially, spiritually, psychologically, and mentally. I can't afford to half step and see how it's going to do for 90 days. And if I don't make a certain dollar amount in 90 days, I'm going to quit because you've already lost. Because that's how life is. Life is already designed to help you lose if you already put conditions on your success. So you can't tell yourself, hey, if I ain't made 40,000 in 90 days, I'm going to quit, because you may as well not start. That's why we've always worked from January to October of every year preparing taxes. Because the brand new person getting started, it's going to be hard for them to make $40,000 from January to April. But you got a better chance of making $40,000 from January to October. And so that's the mindset shift you want to give yourself, is that I can make $40,000 if I give myself this amount of time. And if I take the necessary actions day in and day out to promote my business, to promote my brand, to educate my ideal client, to let people know why they want to do business with me versus the other people down the street. What's the difference between what you're going to get from me versus what you're going to get down the street? And you got to be able to point that out. You got to be able to paint that picture to the person you want to do business with so they can see it and say, okay, that's right, because where I'm going now, I ain't never got that. Let me go on over here and see what, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if he real about it. And they give you that chance, because they can always go back where they came from, but they come over and give you the chance based on your marketing message and based on the things you say you stand for and the things you're about, and you able to deliver on your promise to them. And now you got a faithful customer for life, and they're going to be telling other people how great you are, which is going to help you bring in more money. So when it comes to my full-fledged premium coaching program, it was designed for the person brand new with no prior training experience who want to make it happen. But I do also work with people who have prior training experience, who've already been doing this, who already got their credentials set up, who might just need my training and support portion. So my full-fledged coaching program can be customized based on your needs. Because when it comes to what I do, with so many moving pieces on the table, that I sell products standalone. Right now, we're doing a special promotion for people who need tax preparation training. I'm using a third-party vendor, which is called the Income Tax School, which is purchased by Surgeon. That's the platform I'm using. And the reason I'm using that platform, because you got 24/7 access to the training, is at your own pace. And if you're serious about learning this stuff and getting good at it and knocking it on out, you can finish this up in 90 days. The choice is up to you on how much time you put in learning basic 1040 tax preparation. And so that's the special we got right now. The course is $497, and it's $297 right now special, which ends Friday, May the 5th. After Friday, it's going to go back to the regular retail price of $497. Now, what you get by going through me and taking the course is, number one, if you catch the special, if you save $200. Number two, when it comes to you building your business, you got me on your team to help you with the clients that you're going to go out and get and be able to service them in a way that you might not be able to do because you don't have the experience or the training or the insight yet. And so that's what you get when it comes to working with me, is you get someone who's still actively building their business in this industry, who going to give you some real world solutions based on what we got, got going on in this industry. And so when it's all said and done, I'm looking to work with the person who's ready to take action on getting started, who's going to follow through from day one all the way to the bidding end. Because I got people who invested $1,500, $2,000, and I don't see them no more. I'm not looking for a handout. I'm looking for people who real about their success. I'm looking for people who real about investing in this mentorship and coaching program to get the results they say they want to get. Those are the people I'm looking for. So if you're one of those people and you want to get a realistic layout of what that's going to look like and what that's going to take and what that process is going to encompass, you can reach me at 773-782-1320. I'm up for the next hour. So if you want to talk to me tonight, let's talk about it. Let's chat. Let's get to know one another. And I'll catch you in my next video.